Good morning, students. I hope everyone is fine in this corona period. Stay home, stay safe. In my last video, I have explained various agricultural practices like preparation of soil, sowing of seeds, adding manure and fertilizers, irrigation, protecting from weeds. Today, in this video, I'm going to explain about harvesting and storage, two different practices in agricultural practices. Harvesting. Once the crops get mature, once the crops are ripe, then the cutting of crop is done after a fixed period. This cutting of crop is known as harvesting. Uh, Different crops have different time limit, different time interval for maturing. So after maturing, when the crops are cut, this process is known as harvesting. Actually, in crops harvesting can be done either pulling off the crops or by cutting it with some cutting to the close to the ground with some apparatus like sickle or something. Sometimes it is done by sickle or sometimes on a large. If the field is small, then farmers cut the crops by using sickle. But if the crop is large enough, then they use machine, they use tractor, they use harvester, etc. After harvesting, the grains of the crop needs to be separated. This separation of grains from the chaff is known as threshing. Threshing is the process in which grains of the crops are separated from the chaff. This is also done with the help of a machine which is known as combine. This is simply if I have you might have seen some videos or some other movies or somewhere else that if the field is small and crop is not on large scale, then sometimes farmers, suppose this is the chaff and the grains are attached here everywhere, so they simply beat this, thrash this to separate the grains from this. But on a large scale, they do this with the help of combine. There is a vehicle known as combine harvester. Actually, combine harvester actually does all the things. It helps in the preparation of soil, it helps in sowing of seeds, it is used in giving manure and fertilizers, it is used for cutting of crops, it is used for separating the grains. So now as the technology advances, more and more advanced machines are used for agricultural practices. Generally, as I said, if farmers are having small lands, then they separate the grains from the sap by winnowing. Winnowing is another method. Winnowing is another method to separate the grain from the chaff. Now, after separation of grains, what do they do? These chaffs, they actually use this chaff as a as food for the for their animals like cows if they have, or they sell it. Sometimes you must have heard in the news that after harvesting, farmers burn this chaff. जो वेस्ट मटेरियल रह जाते हैं फील्ड में वो बर्न कर देते हैं. वी कॉल इट पराली जलाते हैं. एंड बिकॉज ऑफ दिस पराली, at the time of harvesting, pollution suddenly increases a lot. So better, instead of burning the chaff, the leftover material after separating the grains, farmers should either dump it to make it manure or use it for their cattle for their food, or sometimes they even mix it with the soil also, so to give to replenish the soil. Now, after all the practices, after separating, after cutting of crops, after separating of grains, one important thing is to be done, that is storage. In my earlier video I have explained that whatever food we eat, like rice or wheat, rice or chapati, we eat them throughout the year, but they are fixed time interval. Like rice is a kharif crops which is grown in rainy season, wheat is a rabi crops which is grown in winter season, but we need them throughout the year, so we need to store them. In our house also we store crops for few months, 2 months or 3 months. Even in Gujarat people store it for throughout 1 year, the pulses, the rice, etc. So at country level the government also stores this food, these crops on a very large scale in case of emergency. And these are stored. There is a corporation, Food Corporation of India, FCI. FCI के बहुत बड़े बड़े गोडाउन होते हैं अलग अलग बड़े बड़े शहरों में, एंड द गवर्नमेंट स्टोर्स देयर फूड इन FCI. अगर सपोज सडनली कुछ ऐसा हो गया, इवन दिस कोरोना टाइम ऑल्सो पीपल गॉट स्कैर्ड कि पता नहीं फूड मिलेगा नहीं मिलेगा. इन द स्टार्टिंग इज दो देर वेयर नो स्कार्सिटी एट ऑल. सिमिलरली सपोज वॉर टाइम आ गया या अकाल आ गया या समथिंग फ्लड आ गया और समथिंग अनफॉर्चुनेट कुछ हो गया, एंड people are farmers are not able to produce the crops, then in that time of crisis these stores food are used. So in every country government stores food at least for 2-3 years. 2-3 साल की इतना फूड तो होता है गवर्नमेंट के पास, इतना स्टोर करती है कि 2-3 साल तक उसको आराम से अपनी पॉपुलेशन को, अपनी पब्लिक को वो प्रोवाइड कर सके. सो स्टोरेज के लिए क्या करते हैं? फर्स्ट थिंग, व्हेन द क्रॉप्स आर हार्वेस्टेड एंड सेपरेशन इज डन, these grains contain some moisture. So because of this moisture, chances are like the pest can these crops can be attacked by pest, bacteria, virus, etc. So before storing this crop, these crops should be properly dried in the sun. बहुत अच्छे तरीके से उसे ड्राई करना होता है, मॉइस्चर नहीं होना चाहिए, अदरवाइज इट मे गेट फंगस, इट मे गेट बैक्टीरिया एट्सेट्रा. व्हेन इट इज़ ड्राइड completely, then it prevents the attack by the insects, by the pest, bacteria and fungi. Farmers store these crops in large bags, बड़े बड़े बैग्स में, जूट बैग्स में या बड़े बड़े मेटेलिक टीन के बॉक्सेस में से स्टोर करते हैं. एंड लार्ज स्केल स्टोरेज ऑफ ग्रेन्स विच आर डन बाय FCI, और बड़े बड़े गोडाउन में जो हम स्टोर करते हैं, दैट इज़ डन इन सिलोज एंड ग्रेनरीज. इसमें हम स्टोर करते हैं सिलोज एंड granaries में. These are actually big boxes only, and to protect them from rats, to protect them from pests, etc. Sometimes chemical treatment is also done to protect the crops from the bacteria and pests and rats and etc. Now at home, do you have any idea at home what do we use to protect the grains, to protect the pulses, rice or wheat or some other edible items from some insects? Generally we protect them by using नीम लिप्स, नीम्स डालते हैं. समटाइम्स हम उसे लॉन्ग टाइम में स्टोर करने के लिए वी अप्लाई ऑयल्स ऑल्सो in the pulses, etc. So there are different methods to store them. All of you must be you can ask your mother or some elder person what they do to store the grains, to store the edible items like pulses, etc. At home. Now I would like to explain one more thing, that is food from animal. Food from animal. To get food from animal husbandry is done. Animal husbandry is actually rearing and caring of animal on large scale. जब हम large scale पे animals को treat करते हैं, उसका ख्याल रखते हैं, उसका केयर करते हैं to get food, then it is known as animal husbandry. Animal management of animals, caring of animals on a large scale is known as animal husbandry. What are the various food which we get from animals? First thing comes into mind is the milk. Milk reaches each and every house of country, and so milk is one of the most important things which we get from animals. Then there are non-vegetarian peoples, we eat fish, we they eat chicken, meat, etc. Fish is a major part of diet in the coastal area. जितने भी कोस्टल एरिया स्पेशली इन साउथ इंडिया, आई हैव बीन देयर फॉर 7 years. सो आई हैव सीन पीपल, जैसे यहाँ पे लोग सब्जी लेके आते हैं अपने ट्रॉली बैग उसमें जो भी है, वहाँ पे पीपल यूज़ टू रोम अराउंड विथ फिशेस, अपने स्कूटर में फ़िश रख के लेके जा रहे हैं. तो वेंडर्स जो है वो ऐसे गली गली घूमते हैं फ़िश लेके, बिकॉज देयर मेन फूड इज़ फिश. इन कोस्टल एरिया इन एंशियंट टाइम देर वॉज नो फार्मिंग, कोई फार्मिंग नहीं होती थी, तो पीपल वहाँ पे किस पे डिपेंड होते थे? फ़िश पे डिपेंड होते थे. दे यूज़ टू डू फिशिंग. देर आर many different process, different method to cultivate the fish. They actually fish farming, they do fish farming there. So we get fish from animal. Then honey also we get from animals, birds. honey bee से हमें मिलता है. So there are various food that we also get from animal. Now these were the topics which I included in this chapter. Now I would like to explain all the exercise question, and I will explain the answer, and then you are going to write the answers of all exercise question in your notebook. So I'll start with this, with the textbook. One more thing I would like to tell you everyone. See, improve your reading habit. Either it is science or essays or English language, English literature. If you're reading the chapters, you have the reading skill, then you are going to have command on these subjects. So only thing you have to, now the first chapter is completed, so you have to go through this chapter thoroughly. At least once you read this chapter with concentration. Now I'm going to explain the question answers, exercise question answer. First one is the fill in the blanks. Select the correct word from the following list and fill in the blanks. First one, A. The same kind of plants grown and cultivated on a large scale at a place is called crop production. Large scale पे अगर हम plants grow कर रहे हैं, cultivate कर रहे हैं, then it is known as crop production. The first step before growing crops is preparation of the soil. सबसे पहले हम क्या करते हैं? सॉइल प्रिपेयर करते हैं फॉर सोइंग ऑफ सीड्स एक्सेट्रा. देन damaged seeds would dash on top of water. They float on the top of water and the good one will settle down. For growing a crop, sufficient sunlight and water and minerals from the soil are essential. 3 things plants need: sunlight, water and minerals. Now match the items. Kharif crops, Rabi crops. Kharif crops examples are given. Kharif crops paddy and maize. Rabi crops wheat, gram, pea. Chemical fertilizers, these are urea and super phosphate. Organic manure are animal excreta, cow dung, urine and plant waste. So here 4 options are there given in A and B. There are 5. Food for cattle, this is not required, only these 4 are required. Give 2 examples of each. Kharif crop and Rabi crops. You can give example, or already it is given here. Even in the starting also I have given some examples, so you can write that. Write a paragraph in your own words on each of the following: preparation of soil, sowing, weeding, thrashing. Everything I have explained in this video. At least 2 to 3 sentences you are going to write about all these 4. Question number 5. Explain how fertilizers are different from manure. This also I have explained 4-5 points, at least 4 points you are going to write in differences between fertilization and manure. What is irrigation? Irrigation is providing water to crops at regular interval of time. Describe two method of irrigation which conserve water. Yes, the two method was, I have explained that, drip irrigation and sprinkler system. So even you have to describe these methods, write the name, and at least 2 to 3 sentences you write there about drip irrigation and sprinkler method. If wheat is sown in the kharif season, what would happen? Discuss. Listen, wheat is a rabi crop. It is grown in winter season. It does not require much water. But if the wheat is sown in kharif season, because of heavy rain, because of lots of water, the wheat may not grow properly. It may get damaged. Explain how soil gets affected by the continuous plantation of crops in a field. किसी भी फील्ड में अगर कंटिन्यूस प्लांटेशन हो रहा है क्रॉप्स का, वी आर नॉट लिविंग द फील्ड वैकेंट for some time, then what will happen? How the soil will get affected? Listen, because of continuous plantation of crops, the soil will lack in nutrients, because the plants will absorb the nutrients, so the soil will become infertile. उसमें nutrients नहीं रहेंगे, वो infertile हो जाएगा. What are weeds and how can we control them? As I have earlier explained this topic also, again I am going to explain it. Weeds are actually unwanted plants which grow along with the main crop, and they fight for sunlight, nutrients and water. So we need to remove them, we need to control them. So how we can control them? We can control them by different methods. First, we can control them at the time of preparation of soil also. We will cut and mix with the soil, and then we can control it physically, manually, by cutting or by uprooting it, or we can control them by spraying some weedicides. So there are various methods by which we can control the weeds. Then question number 10, arrange the following boxes in proper order to make a flow chart of sugarcane crop production. Okay, तो ये तो सबसे पहले क्या करना है, that you can write. First thing is preparation of soil, then plowing the field, then sowing के बाद manuring, irrigation, after that harvesting. After harvesting we need to send the crop to sugar factory. So these are the process. कई बार क्या होता है, मैन्योरिंग और इरिगेशन, कई बार हम इरिगेशन पहले करते हैं, मैन्योरिंग बाद में करते हैं, कई बार मैन्योरिंग पहले करते हैं, इरिगेशन बाद में करते हैं. तो दिस थिंग कैन बी इंटरचेंज्ड. ओके, दिस वन इज़ द इजी वन. कंप्लीट द फॉलोइंग वर्ड पजल विद द हेल्प ऑफ क्लोज गिवन बिलो. पहले ट्राई करो कि आप खुद से करो. पॉज दिस वीडियो हियर and try to do yourself. Most of you must have done this earlier also. Down, providing water to the crops, this one, irrigation. Keeping crop grains for a long time under proper condition, storage. Certain plants of the same kind grown on a large scale. Fifth one, crop. A machine used for cutting the matured crop, harvester. A rabi crop that is also one of the pulses. 4 gram. A process of separating the grain from chaff. 6, winnowing. So these are the words. You don't need to draw this grid, you simply write the answer 1 2 3 1 2 5 3 4 6. Okay, so now this chapter is completed. Next video I will record, I will explain from other chapter. Most likely I will start फिजिक्स का कोई चैप्टर स्टार्ट करूँगी, फोर्स एंड प्रेशर, और आई विल टॉक, आई विल डिस्कस इन द लाइव सेशन. I would like to also give some extra questions if I have not given in the Google Classroom, so I will post that also. Till that, this chapter only, so make notes of this chapter, this video, and write the answer of this exercise. then if you have any doubt regarding this chapter, because after today I'm not going to discuss this chapter again, so if you have any doubt in this chapter, any doubt, any question, कुछ भी हो, कोई भी टॉपिक नहीं समझ में आया हो, you ask me in my live sessions. Thank you.